ओम भूर्भुवः साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे। श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे।
यहाँ पे इंटरनेट का प्रॉब्लम हो गया, सॉल्व कर रहा हूँ। चैतन्य, हाँ इंटरनेट का
So this expectation makes a spiritual practice impure. So leave expectations to the side and then meditate. You should not have even the smallest of expectations. When you sit to meditate, that you should go into meditation. This too is an expectation. Whether you go into meditation or you do not, this is not your area of concern. Your area of concern is only and only to give time for meditation. See, it happens. The things that are natural, nobody has control over them. Just in that way, meditation is natural. Nobody has any control over it. That it should happen because you wish for it, it is not necessary. For example, the sun has risen. And after it has risen, when the illumination, the light will reach your home, it is not in your hands. It will happen when it happens, and if it does not happen, it does not happen. However, you will always have to leave the door of your home open. The sun can rise at any time, and at any moment, its light may enter your home, and at that time, your door should not be closed. Now recently, I traveled to Nepal, and in this tour to Nepal, the place where I was staying, the resort where I was staying, Guruma reached before me, and Guruma took the darshan of the Himalayas every day. And when I went there, I was not able to see the Himalayas for 3 days. There were just clouds and clouds. It was only when it was time for me to leave that I was able to see the Himalayas. So to be able to see the Himalayas or to not be able to see them, it was not in our hands. So just in that way, the ashram land that we saw, we could also see the Himalayas from there. You will have to constantly spend a few days there. Then, that day, where the Himalayas have a wish, then they will allow you to have a look at them. It is not up to you. And when we are connected to nature, this happens suddenly. Nobody can do this. As many inventions have happened, all of these big inventions have happened in the world. I recently took programs at the Indian Space Research Organization and Defense Science Research Organization. I spoke to very good scientists, and they also have the same experience. Whenever they do any research, whenever any invention happens, they keep working on it, And then suddenly, one day, it simply happens all by itself, and they say, that one can never go into meditation with this. The I is related to your physical consciousness. And the main principle of yoga is to end the I. Where the I ends, then yoga begins. So this is a very big misconception. That to meditate means to go into the jungle. To meditate means to leave your family. And look, today such circumstances have been created. They have been created all across the world. Why? Because there is no other path, no other road that anyone can see. There is only one path everyone can see, that is meditation. Through meditation, what change comes in? What change comes in? See, as many boundaries as have been created, whether they are of caste, whether they are of language, they are of religion, whether they are of countries, whether they are of states, as many boundaries as you feel, all of these boundaries are all created by humans. They are created by the intellect of humans. So this is to say, when your intellect comes to an end, when your physical consciousness comes to an end, all of it is related to physical consciousness. When your physical consciousness comes to an end, all of these boundaries have come to an end. Many times you see that in our programs. foreigners come in great numbers. And these foreigners, think about how many boundaries they have crossed. They cross the boundaries of their country. They cross the boundaries of their language. They cross the boundaries of their caste. They cross the boundaries of their religion. They cross the boundaries of their skin color. And as many boundaries as they cross, that much, to that degree, their spiritual progress will occur. For example, as we fly from a plane, then my village, my village, my village. The ego of our village is left behind because in one moment, the plane leaves your village behind. And then as the plane goes higher and higher, then my state, my language. And after this, even your very country will be left behind. And then after that, as the plane goes even higher, your whole country will be left behind. So it is exactly like this. Just as your spiritual progress will happen, as your physical consciousness reduces and your soul consciousness increases, and as your soul consciousness increases, all of these distinctions will be left behind. And after they're left, all of these boundaries will come to an end. All of these boundaries have been created by humans. In the land of Parmatma, in the land of God, none of these boundaries exist. So our ancestors, the beliefs which they had given to us, we need to understand the true meaning of these beliefs. And the wrong beliefs that were there, we need to leave them behind. Just in that way, you would have seen that in our country, the G20 meetings occurred. They happen in different countries. They happen at different locations. And in all of the meetings, there was only one thing that was written. Vasudev Kutumbakam, Vasudev Kutumbakam, Vasudev Kutumbakam. That is, the world as one family. And in the foreign countries, after I've traveled there, many foreign sadhaks had come to these meetings, and they had a question that, Swamiji, how is this possible? That the whole world is one family, that the whole world is one home, the whole world is as one family. Because there is no such holy book. Is there any such holy book that the whole world believes in? No, there is no such holy book. And then, is there any such deity that the whole world believes in? No, there is no such deity either. And then, is there any such language that is spoken in the whole world? No, there is no such language either. And is there any such method of worship that the whole world believes in? No, there is no method of worship like this either. So, there is no such medium through which all of the people in the world can gather together. Of language, of caste, of religion, of countries, all of these distinctions can be brought to an end. Is there such a path that provides this? Is there a way for this? And I gave them the answer that there is one path. There is one road. That is meditation. As you keep on meditating, then your physical consciousness will keep on reducing. And then after this, your soul consciousness will keep on increasing. And as your soul consciousness increases, then along with this, all of these boundaries that have been created by the physical body, they will come to an end. And then, by leaving behind all of these distinctions, the dream of Vasudev Kutumbakam, the world as one family, can be realized. See, our ancestors, they had assumed that the whole of society is as knowledgeable as we are, and the coming generations will be as knowledgeable as we are. But this was not the case. So there is one path, that is yoga, through which this is possible, through which the dream of Vasudev Kutumbakam can be realized. And see, today, in the whole world, after traveling, I have received this experience that as many methods of worship as there are, all of the methods of worship, in all of them, Parmatma means the one who is not there today. That is referred to as Parmatma. So the very definition of Parmatma is that he is not alive. That is Parmatma. In all of the methods of worship, this is what is there. Nowhere is there the concept of a living Parmatma. It is not there anywhere. It is not there in any country. It is not there in any method of worship. Not in any holy book. Nowhere. But only the Indian culture is the one such culture in which Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. Guru is the supreme reality. This has been said. So if there's a living Paramatma, if a living God that is there, that is the Guru. This is what has been said. But we only say this. We say the mantra, and we listen to the mantra. We write down the mantra. However, have we ever taken the living experience of this? But I have taken the living experience of this. Even I had the belief that no body can ever be parmatma. Why? Because all the bodies are perishable. And parmatma is eternal. So how can any body be parmatma? No body can be parmatma. However, when my Gurudev, he gave me the spiritual experience, and after giving me the spiritual experience, by doing spiritual practice, spiritual penance for 40 years, the introversive state that which he had obtained, he instilled and put this state into me in 3 days. And after instilling the state in me in 3 days, I experienced that Paramatma is within me. He is inside me. What he used to experience, the spiritual experience he used to have, I received the very same spiritual experience. And that I have obtained Paramatma, I obtained this satisfaction. But in reality, if we see each and every life form, each and every human has one objective, that is to obtain Paramatma. They can have different means. There can be different mediums of obtaining him. One can go there through different paths. People can adopt any path. However, that I have obtained Paramatma, this is the biggest satisfaction in life. Once again, there is a misconception that Paramatma is outside. That we are searching for Parmeshwar outside. We are searching for God outside. We are searching for him in pilgrimage sites, in idols. There's not even a single drop of water there. However, in order to take water, we dip a bucket into this well, and we again pull the bucket out. We again put it in, and we take it out. So we keep making an effort that we should obtain water. But there is no water in this well. So how will you get water into your bucket? In exactly the same way, Paramatma just isn't outside. So how will you meet Paramatma? But yes, your thoughts are good. This thought of yours is good. You have the right inspiration, but your direction is incorrect. Your direction, which is directed outwards, there is a need to turn it inwards. And to turn this inwards, this itself is meditation. Through the medium of meditation, the union of your soul gets established with Paramatma. This itself is called yoga. Yoga does not mean yoga asanas, yogic postures. We think yoga means yoga asanas. This is not the case. See, in Ashtanga Yoga, the 8 limbs of yoga, the first step is yam. Yam means that the bad habits which we have, the bad behavior that we have, to leave that bad behavior, this comes within yam. And then after this, niyam. Niyam means to leave the bad things and to take in good things, to learn new good things, to adopt good habits. This is what comes under niyam. And the step above this is asan. Asan, what does this mean? Asan means that you prepare yourself until you cannot sit still, you cannot go into meditation. Your further progress cannot happen. So it has been spoken of in a very step-by-step manner. But then we think asan means yoga asanas. Asan does not mean yoga asanas. Asan means one such state in which you have full control over your body. Whether for half an hour or for 1 hour, you can sit peacefully. This is very difficult, huh? Forget about meditation. You can try this experiment and see. Sit for half an hour as such, where you have no radio, you have no mobile phone, you have no television, you have no books. You're not even singing any song, and you're just sitting in solitude. Can you sit like this? Try to sit like this. It is very difficult. You cannot even sit for half an hour, because we just do not have the habit of meditating. Yes, there will be some people, and if you tell them to do nothing, they will start to whistle or they will start to sing. So meaning they will try to do something or the other, but to do nothing. And they're just sitting. Try to do this as an experiment. If you experiment in this manner, then what will happen? You will get to know which thoughts are your own, that how many thoughts are of your own. You see, there's so many thoughts that keep on running in our minds that we think that all of these thoughts are our own. Not all of these thoughts are your own. The people around you are going and putting garbage into you as if you were a dustbin. And where you take an interest, if somebody starts telling you about their problem and you take an interest in it, he will open up even more and tell you about their problem. So if anyone is telling you about a problem, keep it limited to that degree. Don't take a great deal of interest in it. Then automatically what will happen? They won't tell you about it. If not, what will happen when they tell you? They will put their garbage into you and go, he will go away. But then you will keep thinking about this same topic. So when you start to sit in solitude, then you will get to know how many thoughts are your own, how many thoughts are really your own. Ramdas Swami has said that you prepare your spiritual state. And from the spiritual state, a spiritual sitting, he was referring to an asana. Prepare such a sitting, a spiritual sitting, in which you can sit with complete stillness. So, to prepare such a sitting, does it happen like this for you? Have a look for yourself. And if it happens, then a living guru will enter your life. See, we think that we are searching for a guru. His discourses are not so good. His discourses are very good. So meaning, he is above both gurus and he is recognizing which guru is good, which guru is less good. So disciple never chooses the guru. It is the guru who chooses the disciple and they keep searching. For example, we see that in which bank should we put our money so that we get more interest, and the guru also keeps searching. Which disciple should I give knowledge to so that it will increase more? So always remember, asana means a sitting, a spiritual sitting, a state in which you have full control over your physical body. If your physical body opposes you when you sit down to meditate, then. However, asana means to control your physical body. This means asana. Asana does not mean yoga asanas, yogic postures. Yogic postures are different and asana is different. People are thinking of yoga to be yoga asanas. Yoga asanas are different and asana is different. And after asana comes pranayam. But keep this in mind. Pranayam means to have control over one's breath. See, in both places, there is a I. When you sit down for asana, then you say, I am having a asana. I am doing pranayam. There is a I. So meaning everywhere there is a I. It is happening with the I. And then you can see from the very beginning, when you do yam, even then, I am leaving some bad things. I am going to start some good things. I am doing asana. I am doing pranayam. The I is always there, certainly. In all these 4 states, the I is there with you. The I has not been left behind. So, this is to say that as long as within you, as long as inside you, this I is there. Yoga is not there. Until then, parmatma is not there. I and parmatma, both of them cannot remain together. And then the state after this is pratyahar. Pratyahar means that the wrong conceptions which you have, that you have held on to for your whole life, to leave that, to sacrifice that, that is pratyahar. The very wrong misconceptions. Then after this, there's some beliefs that even many sages and renunciates have, that women are an obstacle in the spiritual field. And this is the very reason that in the Himalayas, in so many years, I never saw a single female. There is no female there. And why is this the case? All the sages and monks who went there, all the ascetics, all the renunciates who went there, they went there from this very society. And when they went from this society, they took this belief along with them, that in the spiritual field, a woman is an obstacle. So they went there and they started to meditate. They went there and they started to do the spiritual penance. And they kept only one inner feeling, that in my territory, in my area, no female should come here. So with such thoughts, when they did their spiritual penance, so then how could a female enter there? So in the whole area of the Himalayas, there is no female there, because this is the belief with which they went there. However, even in meditation, there is a spiritual state where the physical consciousness comes to a complete end, and then whether you're a man or a female, even this feeling is no longer there. This also comes to an end. The soul is neither a female, the soul is neither a male. So in such a spiritual state, when those gurus reached this state, and even my gurus had such a state. When my gurus reached such a spiritual state, until then it had become too late. At this point, they had made their aura so strong, so powerful, that it was not possible for any female to enter their aura. And even if they themselves have the wish, they themselves could not leave their aura. Their aura had become so strong, so powerful. So what was the way out? What path was there now? When I left from there, they told me that the mistake which I have made in my life, you please improve on this mistake in your life. It happens, right? The father always thinks that their son should progress more than them. Their son should be better than them. So the gurus also think that their disciples should reach an even higher spiritual state than them. So the mistake which they made, they told me that you should not make the same mistake. That is why in each and every meditation centers of us, a female is present. Even a managing trustee. The head of the organization is also a female. So females have been given the highest positions. So from the very beginning, we always believe that there is no distinction between male and female. There is no difference at the level of the soul. See. Many people see females and they run away. So meaning within their chitta, their attention, this distinction is there. Where this is a man, this is a female. When this distinction comes to an end, and what difference does it make? Who is a man, who is a female? But they haven't reached this spiritual state. However, this is a wrong belief, when in fact there is nothing like this. In our area, females are quite far ahead, quite much more ahead than males. And there are many more females who have reached the karma-free state than males have. See, in a class, if some children pass in merit, then the teacher becomes very happy that at least a few children have passed in merit. So I have reached that stage in my life where I'm very happy, I'm very pleased that in my lifetime, at least some people have reached up to the karma-free state. Those who have nothing left to be obtained in their life, they've obtained everything, they have received everything. Why? Because they obtained Parmatma himself. They have attained God himself. And so after attaining Parmeshwar, there's a very great satisfaction that I have obtained Parmatma, I have obtained God. And so in exactly the same way, if you go out in search for Parmatma, then Parmatma and inner peace are just not present outside. Once many foreign businessmen came to meet me in the ashram, and they said, Swamiji, we have set off on a world tour. We are in search for inner peace. We are in search of Parmatma. And I told them that both of these are not present outside. Both of these are there inside you. Both of them are there within you. They are both sides, two sides of the same coin. The one who has found Parmatma, he has found inner peace. He has found complete inner satisfaction. After finding inner satisfaction, there is nothing left to be obtained in life. There is nothing left. This is a spiritual state. And after this spiritual state, then really, there's nothing left in one's life. So now, recently, I had gone on a journey to Nepal. And so there's a temple of Lord Shiva at a very great height on a mountain. And as soon as we went there, I went into meditation. And in a state of meditation, I came into contact with my gurus. And I told my gurus that whatever work you had given to me, whatever Guru Karya, work of the Guru that you had given, all of it has happened. It is all done. So should I leave my body now? And they said, no. There are few such tasks left that have to happen in your presence. That is why you do not have permission to leave your body. What those tasks are that are going to happen ahead, I do not know. But those are not ordinary tasks. They are unordinary tasks. And one of them is this, that today in the world, meditation has received global recognition. That meditation, for years on end, had not received recognition, respect. And today it has received that respect and recognition on the global level. Because such circumstances have been created that there is no other path, that today there is no other way. Because as much as the distinction of the body keep increasing, conflicts will increase, wars will increase, terrorism will increase. But as soon as these boundaries come to an end, and you come from a physical level to the soul level, then the progress happens naturally. It happens. Sometimes I meet many heads of state, and when I meet these heads of state, then I tell them, it is your wish that in your country there should be no conflicts related to caste. There should be no religious conflicts. This is the wish that you have. It is your wish. But do you have a path to achieve this? Do you have a road to achieve this? You do not. I have a path for this, and the path is meditation. Do the publicity and propagation of meditation, spread meditation, and as much as you do this, all of these distinctions will come to an end. And there will be peace in your country, and as much peace as there is in your country will progress, and as much as your country progresses, prosperity will arrive in your country. So all of the paths and roads in the world, they open through the path of meditation. As you keep on meditating, then just the same, you become bigger and bigger. Now, recently I had gone to ISRO, the Indian Space Research Organization. So an individual there said that I have this problem, this tension. But then I told him, I cannot give you any guarantee that by meditating your problems will become less, that by meditating your issues will become less. I give you no guarantee of this. But yes, I will certainly say this much, that try to do a period of spiritual practice through this method for 45 days. Try to meditate through this method. After meditating, you will become very big. You will become very powerful. You will become very strong. And after you become strong, you will find the problems to be negligible, to be small. The influence and effect of these problems, it will not disturb you. If it is disturbing you, it means that you are weak. You become strong, right? Just as I say, there's a small seed. That seed, you have received it. There are very big rocks lying on the seed. Do the rocks ever become bigger? No, they do not. The rocks never become bigger. The issues and challenges in your life are never going to become bigger. They are not going to become bigger. They will remain as they are. But if you meditate, then the manner in which a seed turns into a tree. What is the size of a seed and what is the size of a tree? You will turn into a tree from a seed, and when you turn into a tree, those rocks will remain just as they are on the ground. Your problems will still be lying there on the ground. The way your perspective of looking will change. It will become vast. You will become strong and powerful, and you will not find them to be great problems. It is not that the problems go away in this. You become bigger. You become strong. You become powerful. And so I told them that try and meditate for 45 days. Your problems, your issues, you will not even feel them. So this is to say that the dream of Vasudeva Kutumbakam, the world as one family, it can be realized if we meditate. Then, if we meditate, then. So there are many such dreams, many such concepts that we have held on to. One such belief is a Samadhis Guru, the enshrined Guru. We've held on to the Samadhis Guru. We've held on to the Samadhis Guru for years on end. Now recently, a collectivity, an organization of a Samadhis Guru, they have five centers, and these 5 centers came together and organized a meditation discourse. And in this discourse, I explained to them that you have held on to the Samadhis Guru for 25 years, and the Samadhis Guru has held on to you for 25 years. However, why has your progress not occurred? Why have you not progressed? I have a different experience. It is my experience that in the Himalayas, no Guru ever used to hold on to me and keep me there. Whatever knowledge they used to have, whatever knowledge they had, they would give it to me. And after giving it, they would send me on to the next Guru. So in exactly this way, my Gurus sent me to a Guru who was a Hatha Yogi, in order to purify the Agya Chakra, in order to make the third eye chakra, the Agya Chakra, holy. And the Guru they sent me to, there was a very big ravine, and there was a very big waterfall. And there was a path that was passing by that waterfall. And through that path, one could go behind that waterfall. And behind that waterfall, in a place where we cannot even think that there could possibly be a human living there, this is where he had his cave. Ordinarily, these people, they go into this spiritual practice such a strange place where it is extremely difficult to even possibly reach. An ordinary human cannot even reach there. You cannot even think that there could be a human living here. At such a place, at such a location, he was doing his spiritual practice. His cave was in such a place. And as soon as through that path, I slowly reached there. And as soon as I reached the door of that cave, then he started abusing me from inside. Dare you enter inside? I will break your head open. And then for some time, I was shocked. I was hesitating. One guru is saying, I should go. One guru is saying that if you dare to come inside, I will break your head open. So should I go? Should I not go? However, I kept my belief in the Guru Tattva, the Guru element. The Guru is different. The Guru element is different. The Guru can be seen. The Guru element cannot be seen. The Guru element is experience. So I kept belief in the Guru Tattva and I went inside. And then really, he actually took off the sandal on his feet and he hit it and he threw it and it hit my head. And then blood started to flow from my forehead. But my attention was not towards those sandals of his. My attention was not towards the blood either. I picked up those holy sandals of it and I kept it at his holy feet. And as soon as I kept it at his holy feet, he put his hand on my head and he said, you will take everything from me. You will take all of my treasure, because I had my full faith that nothing inauspicious can ever happen near a guru. See, the guru is a stitching machine. He simply cannot do the work of scissors. It cannot happen through him at all. He has nothing like this. That is why the guru, through his actions, his karmas, never look here. You will never be able to understand what he is doing. Look towards what is happening. What is happening, that is what he is doing, but you cannot see it. And this is why, don't look at the guru. The guru is not someone to be seen at all. Whenever in our life, it is a very rare moment. Whenever in our life, you obtain the proximity of a living guru, it is extremely rare. It is very rare. And then, even to come within his aura, you need a spiritual state. You had a spiritual state. You had a status. That is why you were able to reach it. That is why I have a straight arithmetic. The one who has reached it, he is worthy. And those who haven't reached, those are not worthy. Many people thought about reaching here, but they weren't able to reach. And so in exactly this way, if you reach the Himalayas, you will become a sage and monk by yourself. Because each and every person is in a state of complete void in meditation. They're in such a spiritual state, and if you reach there, you will not even get a thought about this world. Because all the sages and monks are in a state of thoughtlessness there. But you need a certain stature to reach there. You need a certain worthiness to reach there. In exactly the same way, you need a worthiness to go into the proximity of a living guru. And if you don't have the status, you cannot go within his aura. And the aura is not just within the Himalayas. It is present even here. So automatically, until you do not have that spiritual state, you can have a great wish. But how many times are we able to reach? Make your own analysis. Analyze it for yourself. How many times did you try to reach and how many times were you able to reach? When I go overseas, then in overseas countries, the Indian sadhaks come then great numbers to the retreats, and I feel that they have spent so many hundreds of thousands of rupees and come here. They could have just come in India. And then I asked them, why have you come here? And they said, Swamiji, we're not able to see you there. That is why. So in order to see me from close by, in order to obtain my close proximity, they spend hundreds of thousands of rupees, whichever retreat that is there. This retreat that you're seeing, in all of these retreats, Indian people reach there only and only to obtain my proximity. So the proximity of the guru is invaluable. If you obtain it at any price, never leave this opportunity behind. Whenever you get the proximity of a guru, then do not see what clothes is he wearing. Because the guru is not someone to be seen. What is he saying? Don't hear this either, because the guru is not someone to be heard either. The guru is only and only someone to be experienced. He is someone to take the spiritual experience of. Experience. What are you experiencing? In his proximity. On your backbone, where are you feeling? Cold sensations. Where is a cold sensation arising from on your backbone? And from your backbone? So the karma-free state. There are many sadhaks and sadhikas who have reached the karma-free state. And the number of female sadhaks is greater, those who have reached this karma-free state. I am noting this once again. So go within. In our life, there are many mental beliefs and conceptions that we are proceeding onwards. And those beliefs that are wrong, they should be left behind. And so this is called pratyahar. Pratyahar means those wrong beliefs that we have harbored for our whole life, to leave them, that they're being left behind. And then what is ahead of this, the step ahead of this? What is after pratyahar is dharna. Dharna means you should have a proper dharna, a concept of parmatma. What does parmatma mean? Parmatma means a power of universal consciousness. But in order to concentrate on that universal consciousness, we will have to believe in the Guru to be Paramatma. When I believed in my Guru to be Paramatma, I have obtained Paramatma. I obtained this satisfaction. And after obtaining this satisfaction, then there was nothing left to be obtained in my life. My search for Paramatma came to an end. We do not get to know, but in order to search for Paramatma, our chitta keeps wandering. It goes here, it goes there, it goes here, it goes there. I also get lots of phone calls and WhatsApp messages from sadhaks. I went on this travel, on this journey to 4 holy pilgrimage sites and 5 holy pilgrimage sites. And I tell them, when will you go to the inner pilgrimage site? By going on the external pilgrimage site, you're increasing your ego. I have gone there also. I have gone to this place as well. But have you gone on the inner journey? Go on the inner journey. If you're going outside, go to travel. Go to look at things. But don't go to search. Don't go to look. Paramatma is not outside. Paramatma is within you. It is not as if I'm the one saying it. Saint Kabir has also said, where are you searching for me, my child? I am close to you. I am near you. And Sai Baba Shridhi has also said, where are you going to search for Paramatma? He's here. He's here. Meaning he is within you. He is inside you. So that the one who is within you, how will you search for him outside? Your life will come to an end as you search outside. But your lifetime will come to an end, but that dissatisfaction will remain. Your search for Paramatma will remain unfulfilled. The complete satisfaction of life is obtained when you obtain Paramatma, when you obtain God. And to obtain Paramatma, it does not mean to obtain any person. You sing a person. But if you experience that you have met the Paramatma within that person, then automatically you will also get the inner peace which he has. The Guru has obtained this because Guru has obtained Paramatma. He has obtained God. So the spiritual state which he has, the satisfaction which he has, you will also obtain it if you believe in the Guru to be Paramatma. So what changes there? What difference is there? We obtain his introversive state. He cannot give it. We cannot take it. This is outside the matter of taking and giving. Automatically, as soon as you believe this, you will obtain this introversive state. And after obtaining this introversive state, he will obtain that state that he has the state that he has obtained Paramatma, and you will also receive the state that I have obtained Paramatma. This is the greatest satisfaction of one's life. And after obtaining this satisfaction, your chitta, your attention, simply does not go out. It does not look outwards. There is nothing because everything has been obtained. So one receives this spiritual state automatically. And so when you obtain this spiritual state, then your chitta will stop wandering. The main objective of yoga, what is it? The main objective of yoga is chitta vritti nirodha, that is to stop the fluctuations of the chitta, the attention, that your chitta is going outside, it is searching for Paramatma outside, to turn it inwards, and Paramatma is inside you, he is within you, to believe in this. For example, we look at a mirror, we look at a face in the mirror, and then after this, the face is our own. It is our very own face. But in order to see this, we are dependent, we need a mirror. Until we do not have a mirror, even if it is our own face, we cannot see it. So in order to see our own face, we need a mirror, in exactly the same way. Paramatma is within us itself. Parmeshwar is within us itself. However, in order to see the Parmeshwar, the God within us, we have to see the God within the Guru. When we see Parmeshwar within the Guru, then it is reflected. And we also start to see Parmeshwar within ourselves, and our search comes to an end. When I believed in my Guru to be Paramatma, so what happened? What do I mean by I believed? I believed this internally. And then that which you can see, and what is actually there, there is a contradiction between the two. There's a difference, and there's a conflict within me as well. They say that Paramatma was there yesterday, Paramatma is there today, and Paramatma will also be there tomorrow. Meaning Paramatma cannot be any physical body. This person is in a physical body. So how can this person be Paramatma? Later, as soon as I became introversive, then I got to know that this person, he is not Paramatma. The supreme consciousness flowing from within this person, that is Paramatma. And then next, within us there's also another misconception, that there's a part of Paramatma within us. It is not a part of Paramatma. It is Paramatma himself who is sitting within you. It is not a part of Paramatma. Keep some faith in this. Let me explain this to you a little bit. For example, believe that this is water from the river Ganga. It has one quality, one holiness, one purity, one vibrations, one energy. If you fill it into a small vessel, a small pot, and bring it, will there be any change in it? It will be the same state, the same holiness in the water. And if you fill that same water into a bottle, it will still have the same purity and the same state. So there's no change in the inner qualities of the water, whether you keep it in a pot or you keep it in a bottle. You have just changed the form. In one place you have taken water from the river Ganga and kept it in a bottle, and in one place you have kept it in a small pot. So you have changed its external form, but its inner quality is exactly the same. Whether it is bottle from the water, whether it is water from the pot, whether it is water from the river Ganga, all of them are the same. There is no change in the inner qualities, in exactly the same way. The water from the pot means the man, and the water in a bottle means the female. There's only a difference of the physical body here. There's only a physical body level difference here. But the inner spiritual state, the inner Paramatma is the same. What is outside is inside, and what is inside is outside. There is no difference between the two. We have just made a difference between the bottle and the vessel. It is exactly the same way. So is it some part there? Have we come here with a part of the river Ganga? The qualities are the same, even if it is a part. It could be that the quantity is small. However, the energy that is there inside, the influence which it has, it is exactly the same. So, in just this way, even within you there's Paramatma. But he's there in a small size. He's there in the state of a bottle, in the size of a small pot. However, it is still him. It is that same quality. It is not as if you have broken a piece off. Do you break off a piece of the river Ganga and you bring it? No, it is the same quality. There's no change in it. In exactly that way, do not ever have the belief that one part of Paramatma, one piece of Paramatma is within you. It is not a piece of Paramatma, it is Paramatma himself who is sitting within you. Just have the faith in this, and always have the belief. It is not as if I just say this to you. I also completely feel. I have complete inner faith that Paramatma is within me, Paramatma is inside me. That is why I don't use anything. I have no rings, amulets, talismans, religious bracelets like Rudrakshas, none of this. I have no need for any of this because Paramatma himself is within me. This complete satisfaction, I obtained it in the proximity of my Guru, when I believed in my Guru to be Paramatma. And upon receiving this inner satisfaction, the greatest strength, the very greatest power, do you know what it is that I've obtained? It is a power to accept, no matter how bad the circumstances are, no matter how bad are the level of people that I meet, I accept everything. Everything is accepted. When Paramatma has given us 99 good things, he has given us one bad thing. He is accepted. So our perspective of looking changes when you obtain the complete inner satisfaction. when in your life you obtain the state of complete satisfaction. Then after this, your power to accept becomes boundless. Why? Each and every circumstance, you accept it. You accept every person. You accept every place in your life. The power of acceptance increases a lot. Just try to imagine it. Try to do it for 45 days. Now understand the period of intense spiritual practice is coming. So try and do it there. Accept everything in your life. And you will see that a satisfaction will be established in your life. And on this topic of satisfaction, I recall that the stage of dissatisfaction, never let it be created in your life. From a stage of dissatisfaction, what I'm referring to is thoughts of dissatisfaction. If you are getting them continuously, if you're getting them for months on end, if you're getting them for years on end, then understand that after a few days, a stage of dissatisfaction will be created within you. How does a stage of dissatisfaction get created? Let me speak of this. This is, I should get a scooter. I wish to take a scooter. I want to buy a scooter. You keep thinking like this for many days on end, and after thinking like this, you were not able to buy the scooter. So what will happen after this? After this, even if you take a bank loan and you buy that scooter, by that time period that passed in the middle of 2 years, of 3 years, in that 3 years, a stage of dissatisfaction got created within you. You became a dissatisfied soul. So that stage got created. It happens as a stage gets created. Then after this, the dramas keep on changing. Once this drama has come, once that drama has come, once that drama has come. So just in that way, once your stage of dissatisfaction is created, then after that, the plays on that stage will keep on changing. Once you get the scooter, you will want the Maruti car. Once you get the Maruti car, you will want the Mercedes. Once you get the Mercedes, you want a helicopter. It will just not end. Your life will come to an end. But it will never come to an end, because always dissatisfaction has been created. You became a dissatisfied soul. So you analyze this for yourself. You're analyzing things, studying things from all over the world. Study yourself someday. Which thoughts am I getting again and again? Which types of repeating thoughts do I get? Why do I always get thoughts of the past? Why do I always get thoughts of the future? Nobody gets thoughts of the future. The one who gets thoughts of the future is that person who thinks about the past. See, for example, there's a pendulum. And in a pendulum, if you take it 3 inches in this direction, if you pull it in this direction, it is there in the old clocks. Then a force is created, a power is created with which it goes 3 hours. It moves 3 inches in the other direction. So you are the one who thinks of the past, and then you get thoughts of the future. So thoughts of the past, tensions of the future. So tensions and fear of the future. The one who feels this is the person who's thinking about the past. He is the one thinking about the past, and then he is getting thoughts about the future. So one eats 2 pieces of bread, and the energy of 1 piece of bread goes in thinking about the past, and the energy of 1 piece of bread goes in thinking of the future. And you're thinking in the present, and there's no energy present. There's no energy present. So when there is no energy, so how will you get success? I'm just speaking the truth. One day take a diary. Take a diary that is only for yourself. And in this, write down what kind of thoughts you're getting. Are you getting thoughts of the past? Then you will certainly get thoughts of the future. I should get this, I should get this. Are you getting such thoughts? Then a stage of dissatisfaction is being created. And then after that, if you have anger towards anyone, if you have disappointment towards anyone, if such a stage is being created, that is also dangerous. A few days later, then, if any person comes into your life, imagine that you're doing a job at one place, and you have anger within yourself towards your boss, you have disappointment towards him. Then tomorrow, this will change. There'll be a different boss. Then even towards him, a disappointment will be there for him. Because a stage of the third eye chakra is being created within you. Constant anger by having such constant bad emotions. You have created this stage within yourself. And when you create it like this, you will always be scolding people your whole life. You'll be angry on this person today, on that person tomorrow. So this drama will keep on changing. If you create a stage, see, dramas need a stage to play out. Does a drama ever happen without a stage? It never happens. In exactly the same way. When you create a stage, Then a drama is created, the dramas come, and the dramas keep on changing. So this is to say, dharana means to have a dharana, a mental conception towards the Guru, that the Guru is parmatma. This is a dharana towards the Guru, that the Guru is himself parmatma. So what will happen? First, your search for parmatma will come to an end. And after that, if you made the dharana that the Guru himself is parmatma, then what will happen? The way in which the Guru is happy, the way in which the Guru is satisfied, the way in which the Guru is turned inwards. Your connection will be established along with the soul. And once your connection is established to his soul, then there is a speciality of inner knowledge. It cannot be taught. Inner spiritual knowledge cannot be learned. As soon as you connect to it, after connecting to it, then automatically, whatever knowledge that the Guru has with himself, whatever spiritual state the Guru has, he will not give it to you. You will not take it from him. Automatically, it will be transferred within you. How, for example, there is a U-tube in a laboratory. If you put 100 ml of water on one end, 50 ml goes to the other end. One tube does not pull it from the first tube. One side of the tube does not send it to the other side of the tube. So meaning there is no process, no kriya happening. But in spite of this, it flows automatically, it flows immediately in exactly the same way. The way in which we believe in the Guru to be Paramatma, we believe in God, the Guru to be Parmeshwar, then our connection gets established with the soul, and then whatever knowledge he has obtained with the soul, you receive it automatically. He does not give, because he's beyond giving. He simply cannot give to anyone. He has no control over this at all. Even you are beyond taking. It is not something that you can take. You cannot take it and he cannot give it, but it happens. So in order to explain this to you, I can also explain it to you through the story of Eklavya and Dronacharya. Dronacharya, a guru in the Mahabharata, did not want to take the knowledge of archery to Eklavya. Eklavya wanted to take it, but yet Eklavya at the end did end up taking it. You see, the thing which you have obtained through the physical body, you have control over it. Through the physical body, if you have obtained some property, you can give it to someone. You have a right over this. With the knowledge which the Guru has obtained, the introversive spiritual state that the Guru has obtained, he has no right over this. Because he has not obtained this to the physical body. The body is only a medium. It is his soul which has obtained it. And when his soul has obtained it, then you can take it from his soul. That path itself is completely different. It is a different road. It is not through the physical body. That is why many times people ask me, Swamiji, give us your blessings. When sadhaks speak like this, then I start laughing. I feel like laughing as if it is 5 rupees that I took out from my pocket and gave it. Is a blessing something external that you can take it out and give it? Can I give you a blessing? No one can give a blessing, nor can a blessing be taken. A blessing is energy. A blessing is energy. Nor can it be taken, nor can it be given. It is transferred from a soul to another soul. And then who is there in the middle of this? It is the ego of the sadhak that is there in the middle. It is the I of the sadhak that is there in the middle. Always. The I of the sadhak keeps comparing himself with the Guru. And after that, that doesn't allow the receiving to happen. He says, the problem with which we have, the Guru also has the same problem. The problem we have, the Guru also has the same problem. So meaning the Guru is just like us. An attempt to explain this. The I within the sadhak keeps trying to do this. And he keeps trying to make the sadhak feel the Guru is like me. He's similar to me. What am I supposed to take from him? What shall I absorb from him? He will never teach you that you should become like the Guru. It will not teach you. It will try to make the Guru like you instead, so that you can take nothing from him. Because if the I tries to be like him, then the I will die. This physical consciousness within you will die. That I will come to an end. That I always saves, that I always misguides you. It always makes an attempt like this. Especially those sadhaks who obtain more more proximity to the Guru. This is a greater danger for them. They're never able to take from the Guru because they think the Guru to be like themselves. They think he is equal. And where you believe in the Guru to be your equal, there your receiving is zero. So until you believe in the Guru to be like yourself, until then you cannot take anything from him. Once in Singapore, there's a hotel. It is a very good hotel. It is run by an ashram, a monastery. There is no bill there. You can eat whatever food you want. And after eating food, you can give whatever you wish to give. Such a hotel, such a restaurant is open there. And then some sadhaks, some meditation practitioners from Singapore took me to this hotel. And we had a very good meal. All of the waiters there were volunteers as well. And after this, the head of the sadhaks, the center leader who was there, he went to give some money at the counter. And so by looking at the way I was dressed and my beard, they asked, "Who is this Babaji whom you have bought?" And he said, "This is our Guru." And they said, "Oh, how do you bring your Guru like this?" They said, No. Our Guru is very simple. He comes anywhere. You can take him with you anywhere." And then he started hitting him with his shoes. "Your Guru is alive, so you're not valuing him. Our Guru has passed away. We know what a Guru is. And the day you believe in the Guru to be your equal, your receiving is zero. So no matter how simple the Guru seems to be, no matter how much you think he is simple, never think of him to be equal. It is Parmatma himself who is with you. It is God himself who is with you. When you have this inner feeling within you, then this Guru element can come within you. His introversive state can come within you. His satisfaction can flow within you. Always keep thinking. Look through your thoughts. That is why it has been said, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. Guru is the Supreme Lord himself. Why has this not been said? Because if Parmeshwar is there on this planet, it is the Guru. And this is not there in any method of worship. It is there only in our method of worship. So we will have to make our dharna, our inner belief that the Guru means Paramatma. When we have this inner belief, we will have the satisfaction. We have obtained Paramatma, we have obtained Parmeshwar. I have not read this in a book. These are living experiences which I have had that I am distributing to you. I have not read any books. I have no such book as knowledge. When I met my Guru, I obtained the satisfaction that I have met Paramatma, God himself. It is my wish that every sadhak obtains this inner satisfaction. And after dharna comes dhyan. Dharna means to do nothing. Dhyan means to do nothing with the physical body, not to do any physical activity, not to have any thoughts. Dhyan means to continuously feel the proximity of the Guru. It is not the physical body of the Guru that is there with us. We are not able to constantly see the Guru, but with the medium of the chitta to connect with the Guru. So what does meditation mean? What does dhyan mean? We are meditating with the Guru. This is dhyan. This is step by step. And so after dhyan comes samadhi, and samadhi means that state in which there is nothing left to be obtained in life. It is completely void. We have obtained everything. There's nothing to be obtained. There are no vrittis present towards anyone. Such a spiritual state is called samadhi. Then there is nothing left in one's life to be obtained. So karma-free state means samadhi. And after reaching the state of samadhi, all of your karmas come to an end. All the karmas of your past lives, which you have taken birth to endure, they have come to an end. And bad karmas simply do not happen through your hands. And when good karmas happened, they happen in the grace of the Guru. This is what you believe. You don't just say it, you actually believe it inwardly. And when you believe it like this, the new karmas, these karmas are not connected to you. They're not tied to you. And then in your lifetime, you obtain the karma-free state. And this is what they call samadhi. And after samadhi, then in your life, there is nothing left. And it is not as if you have obtained the state of samadhi, so you have obtained death. You have passed away. It is not like this. That you have obtained moksha does not mean that you have died or passed away. Moksha, liberation, is a karma-free state. You have to obtain it within your lifetime itself. There is no moksha, liberation, after you die. It is that each and every sadhak should obtain this state. This is my wish This is my last life, and this should be your last life as well. This is the effort, this is my attempt. That is why through different methods, different ways, I keep making attempts to tell you. Nothing apart from this. So this Ashtanga Yoga, these 8 limbs of yoga, in reality, these are all ways of reaching up to samadhi. But for 8 years, we have only held on to asanas. We have held on to yoga asanas. And in yoga asanas, one is paying attention only to the physical body. By doing this will be good. No one is speaking about the soul. No one is speaking of the chitta, the attention. Then what is the main objective of yoga? Chitta vritti nirodha, stopping the fluctuations of the chitta. This has never been spoken of in yoga asanas. There's nothing related to the chitta at all. So even if your yoga asanas become very perfect, it is not as if your chitta will become good. In Navsari, when I had newly come here, I used to conduct programs in the evening. And in the morning, there used to be one-to-one meetings. So there was a principal who had come from the Indian town of Nasik, and she had come with some student. So that student, he showed me all of the yoga asanas which he knew. And then according to me, his chitta was very bad. All of his chakras were very much damaged. So I asked the principal, this is your student. His chakras are not in a good state, and his chitta is not in a good state when he's doing all these yoga asanas. And she gave the answer, Swamiji, he's only doing it with the physical body. His chitta is not pure. Yoga asanas are only physical exercises. They have no connection to the chitta. So what is necessary is that you should get to know the complete yoga. You should absorb the complete yoga. And so, it is my wish that through the efforts of India, yoga asanas have achieved recognition and importance. To the efforts of India, it was my wish that meditation should also receive importance. Near Switzerland, there is a small country there. It must be a small country, perhaps the size of Ahmedabad. And because of the proposal they put forward, this meditation has obtained recognition at the global level because of a small country. And so today we will give thanks to this country. It is a country called Liechtenstein. And this country kept a proposal. And they kept it at exactly the right moment, at the right time. And then this proposal has been passed. Because Switzerland is close by. When I had gone to Switzerland there 300 people are meditating. 300 people are meditating there. When here they're doing yoga asanas, yogic postures. So it is not as if the world has not progressed to the stage beyond yoga asanas. They have gone, but we don't have knowledge of that world. So slowly meditation and Dhyan is obtaining an importance, a recognition, and to meditate. We have these wrong beliefs that it means to go into the jungle or to leave a family, and these beliefs slowly breaking away, and slowly as they break away, then alongside this, the distinctions within our country of caste will come to an end. The conflicts and distinctions over religion will come to an end. Because all of these are related to the physical body, none of these are of the soul. And as this progresses, the collectivity of the soul will increase. So on one hand, our country will become happy, it will become prosperous. And we will give a very big contribution to world peace. Now what is happening? The population of people who are not meditating is more, and the population of number of people who are meditating is less. That is why so many wars are happening. There's so much unrest in the world. Our attempt, our effort, is to increase the population of those who are meditating. As the numbers of those who are meditating increases, you're not speaking about the whole world. I am speaking of our personal world. See, whoever has spoken of the world, he would have spoken of his personal world, but today we assume that world means that all of the countries in the whole planet, all of them together, this is what we refer to as the world. This is not the case. If my aura is 200 feet, then my world is also 200 feet. I can take this world of mine and go to any corner of the world, and the world around me will be exactly the same. It will be peaceful. It will be very beneficial. If anybody comes there, he will feel good within this world. So this aura means the world, which you have created for yourself. So it is through uplifting the self that uplifting the world is possible. By awakening yourself, can world awakening happen? So start with yourself. Don't look towards the world that which wars are happening. Don't look there. Just look at yourself. Have you obtained inner peace? Have you obtained satisfaction? Have you obtained parmatma? If you have obtained parmatma, you have obtained complete satisfaction. So then there is no need to look outwards. So your chitta, which is going outwards, it will not go outwards at all. So in this world, not just every day, each and every moment, whenever a bad incident happens, a bad incident will certainly happen. Why? Because this is the law of nature. Just as there is day, there is night. There is day and then there is night. In exactly the same way, there are good states and then there are bad states. Both of these keep running in parallel. If bad states do not exist, who will ask for good states? That is why your objective, your attention should always be on good states, on good incidents, on good company. Oh dear. In your last lives, the bad company which you had obtained, because of those bad company, you had obtained bad thoughts, and those bad thoughts which you obtained, because of it, bad karmas had happened. And the bad karmas which had happened, you have taken this birth to endure those very karmas. The objective of every human's birth is exactly the same, to endure the effects of those karmas which you have performed. But what happens is we come to endure those karmas, but we end up creating new karmas. But where are karmas created from? Through the I. Your feeling of I creates the karmas. Then you will do the karmas, but you will not connect them and tie them to yourself. It happened. Once an IAS officer came to meet me and she said, Swamiji, why do I need meditation? It balances them and it makes them balanced. And this, just so that these do not seem to be empty talk. Once, I had doctors in Karad Medical College take a living experience of this. How does the earth pull away their illnesses? How does this happen? Even Jain monks learn this because they don't go to doctors. They don't take medications. So how can you be relaxed? How can you cure your illnesses? So the earth has a force of gravitational attraction. Just connect with that. with that much inner feeling, just leave your eye and connect. As much as you leave your eye behind and connect, that extent you will go on to the soul level. And if you connect with the earth at the soul level, there will be a good influence, a good effect that will come onto you. So in just this way, whenever you sit to meditate, sit on the ground and meditate. And if you don't have the physical condition to be able to sit on the floor, then touch your bare feet onto the floor. So now your right hand, keep it on the crown of your head. And after that, give it a light press. It is the nature of humans that where we touch with the hands, our attention, our chitta goes there. So give it a light press and rotate your hand clockwise 3 times. And after rotating it clockwise, slowly bring your hand down. And slowly stabilize your chitta on the crown of your head. And after stabilizing it, chant the mantra along with me. I am a holy soul. I am a pure soul. I am a holy soul. I am a pure soul. I am a holy soul. I am a pure soul. Now we will pray to Parmatma. O Parmatma, please grant me self-realization. O Parmatma, please grant me self-realization. O Parmatma, please grant me self-realization. Now we will pray to Parmatma. O Parmatma, may meditation spread all across the world, and may peace and happiness be established all across the world. This is our pure wish. This is our pure wish. This is our pure wish. And I wish to say one more thing. That when I go outside and speak about meditation, when I go outside and do meditation, when I go outside and teach meditation, and I cough while meditating, I understand this because they're all new people. But all of you are old practitioners. If I am coughing while meditating with all of you, this is not a good sign. When do I cough? When I start going deeper and deeper and deeper in meditation, and you don't support me, and I have to pull you, and I have to take all of your negative energy, and there's a system in my throat. It doesn't let any wrong things go in, and then I have to cough. And today I had to cough 3 times. This is not a good sign. This is proof of the fact that you do not meditate regularly. Just meditate regularly. This is all I wish to say. So we tolerate it at other places, but at least in our home base, it should be orderly. So now if you have any questions, please ask. See, when we were meditating, first I coughed 1, 2, 3 times, and then we reached the height. After reaching that height, there was no more coughing. Why do I have to pull you? Come with me in a natural way. If there are no questions, we can do the Shanti Path. Jai Baba Swami, Gurudev, I have 2 prayers and 2 questions. Do I have permission to ask them? Yes. Gurudev, it is my prayer that may the lifespan of my Gurudev, Shree Shivkrupanand Swami, be very long, and may he remain healthy. Gurudev, my second prayer is that next year, between June and July, that may you go to Germany and Switzerland, and may I get the opportunity to serve you. Gurudev, my first question is, in the deep meditation practicum, the Gahan Dhyan Anushthan, with which bhav, with which inner feeling should we go there? And what should we do and what should we not do? I think that you should stay in the present. Check yourself again and again. Are you in the present? If you stay in the present, what will happen? Automatically, your chitta will remain in the present, and you will not get any thoughts of the past or the present. When you get other thoughts, then your energy is destroyed. So in this 45-day Anushthan, make this attempt, make this effort. Always keep this in mind. Where are you? And where you are you really there or are you not? Always make an effort to stay in the present. Then this Anushthan will prove to be useful. Gurudev, my question is, whenever I sit for meditation, my whole body shakes from within. And when I was sitting in the Guru Shakti Dham, it was also shaking very vigorously. Please give your guidance. Actually, my body does not shake, and your body does not shake. And your body shakes, so there's something different. So you're doing something different for meditations. So somewhere there's a block. Somewhere there's a problem. Where's the problem? In your life, you don't have satisfaction in your life. There's no satisfaction in your life. So what is there? There is no stillness. And so then there's a state like a pendulum. You're either going here or you're going there. It's because of that this state is there. So in your life, whichever state is there, accept it. And I should get. Don't have this expectation, then this will stop. What have you not obtained in my life? What you have received, look towards that. What you have not received, don't look towards that. Jai Baba Swami, Gurudev, many salutations at your holy feet. I have two main questions. Gurudev, the first question is, up until which point has the work on Aura Shastra progressed so that all sadhaks may receive the benefit of it? It is happening slowly as time permits. And Gurudev, my personal question is, I keep on meditating, however, my chitta is not moving away from my family problems. What should I do? Stop having expectations. You have a lot of expectations. I should get this, I should get that. So your chitta is not stable. And so when you go into meditation, you're not able to go into meditation. You get lots of thoughts. And you will have control over this when you accept every circumstance. Don't think that I should get this, I should get that. You don't get this by thinking. In fact, your spiritual state is ruined. Many salutations at Gurudev's holy feet. O Lord, in your lifetime, please give your guidance that may we be able to know our own true form and your complete form. There's only one path for this. The path is meditation. This is something to be experienced, and you will be able to experience this when you become introversive. Meditate regularly, and you can obtain everything through this. See, when you have the spiritual experience, it happens suddenly. It doesn't happen because you said it. Don't go. Don't sit. Does a spiritual experience ever happen because you think you should have a spiritual experience and then you sit down? You were just sitting easily? And it can happen. It is a natural thing, like the grace of the Guru, like rain. It is not in our hands. Just like that, Guru's grace can shower at any time. Spiritual experience can happen at any time. It will not happen by you saying, through you saying. And whenever you have a spiritual experience, keep it, cherish it, remember it again and again. And then automatically your chitta will go on a good spiritual experience. Your spiritual state will increase. But don't have an expectation that the type of spiritual experience I had yesterday, I should have it today. If you have this expectation, this is not good. So, but remember it again and again. So whenever you get time for good proximity, good happiness. So you have come here today, then remember today that on this day of the World Meditation Day, we had gone to the ashram. This kind of things were discussed. So as you remember this, automatically your chitta will go to such a place and you will obtain this state here. Gurudev, many salutations at your holy feet. Gurudev, I wish to express my gratitude to you that I got to speak to you today. Gurudev, this matter of remaining in the present. Sometimes a question comes up that for samadhis gurus, for saints, for great souls, should we read about their lifetimes? Or sometimes it also comes in the form of a TV show. So should we watch it? Or do we go into the past? I'm not able to understand this. See, by looking at it, we only get an inspiration that even in the present, we can look for such saints, we can search for such gurus. And then after this, if I speak personally about you, you think a lot. Stop thinking. And then because you're thinking, your energy is being destroyed. whenever you get any thoughts, then remember, Swamiji has told me to stop thinking a lot. You think a lot. As many of your thoughts as are unnecessary, have control over them. Actually, when you ask a question, I'm not paying attention towards this. My attention is towards what is the obstacle in this sadhak spiritual progress. I only give this much guidance. And so if you remove it, your further progress can happen. Many salutations at Gurudev's feet. Gurudev, I have 2 questions. Gurudev, we stay in our family. We stay in society. We stay in such a big collectivity. How do we keep a chitta within? How do we have control over our sense organs? By leaving your sense of guilt. Your Atmaglani. You do a lot of this. Is there any such lacking in you? Why do you have this feeling that there's something lacking in you? Because of this feeling, you're not feeling anything. You get vibrations, you don't feel them. Why? Because you have this feeling of lack. What type of feeling of lack do you have within you? Analyze it for yourself. Which such thing is lacking within you, because of which you think that you're inferior. So remove this inner feeling. And the second thing is related to this. I had asked you, when we had asked about you giving us self-realization and inner spiritual experience, where is my realization lacking? Oh dear, I'm telling you the same thing. You're nibbling on the leaves. I'm attacking the roots. Stop having the feeling of guilt and inferiority. Because of this, you get vibrations, but you don't feel it. You're not feeling it because you have fallen in your own eyes, and the person who has fallen in his own eyes, he cannot rise in the eyes of anyone else. And so if any time you get the feeling of inner guilt, of inferiority, just tell yourself that Swamiji has forbidden me from having this inner feeling of guilt and inferiority and lack, and everything will change from this. Jai Baba Swami. Many salutations at the holy feet of the Guru element. Swamiji, I wish to narrate a spiritual experience to you, and my question is also about this spiritual experience. It is my wish that all the sadhaks should listen to it, and that I could narrate this spiritual experience, this anubhuti, in the presence of our Sadguru. Some time ago, the health of my mother, I'm not speaking about something physical, but some bad energies were so influential on her that the environment at home had become so negative. She had started screaming and hitting. It was something that I could not even think of, and I could not think of any solution to this. And then later, wherever I was trapped, either I used to listen to Swamiji's discourse, or I would read one of his books, and I would get some guidance from it. And through that, a small video had come that there is no such problem, that the Guru Shaktis, the Guru energies don't have a solution to. And how can water be vibrated? I saw such a video of Swamiji. And then, based on this, the subtle body photo of our Sadguru, Swamiji. By standing in front of this photo, I used to chant the Guru Mantra 3 times, remembering Swamiji. And that very water, I used to sprinkle it on my mother. For 45 days, there's a Samarpan Ashram in Sindhavadar. There, we made her do an Anushtana, a period of spiritual practice, and whenever she would have more difficulty, I would sprinkle this water on my mother. And slowly, her difficulty and problems came to the point where they were approximately 0. And then 45 days later, when were going on one Thursday to take the darshan, she got a voice from within. Swamiji has told me that next time, if this negative state comes inside the ashram, I will burn it. This is an experience that my mother has spoken of. So my mother has now become cured. But in all of this, my spiritual state has become bad. So, O Gurudev, what is your order for me? See, this is why we have kept Pratnadam. If you keep any attachment and we have a prayer, then there is the possibility of a bad effect of it coming onto us. So the best way is to have a prayer written at the Pratnadam. They don't have any attachment to anyone. They can do a prayer without having any attachment. And right now, You have the problem that you have a state of dissatisfaction. You should get something. You should get something. And that's why you have a problem. Whatever situation you have, accept it. And then all of your problems will come to an end. Pranam Gurudev. From within, I have a great yearning. I have a great inner desire to progress, to go towards liberation and moksha. This is what is running within again and again. But however, Gurudev, either get into thoughts or I'm making some mistake. Please have the grace to give me your guidance. Please have the grace to give me your guidance. Please have the grace to give me your guidance. Actually, I told you, moksha means that karma-free state. That state, is it something you will obtain by having a wish for it? No, as you keep on meditating, as your physical consciousness will keep on becoming less, then that state will get created within you. So also don't have the wish to attain moksha, to obtain liberation. Automatically you will obtain such a state and you will get it. And moksha is not something to be obtained, to be free of everything. This is something to be free of everything. Whatever knowledge you have to be free of it. So you have to be detached from everything, to be free of everything. So that is the karma-free state. It is not something to be obtained. It is obtained automatically. Many salutations at Gurudev's holy feet. If there's any wish, any question, in your subtle form, you fulfill all of the desires. And you also give me all of the answers. And when I was small, then my grandfather used to narrate a story to me, that when the Kali Yuga comes, then to obtain parmatma will be the easiest. Today I am in that lifetime of that parmatma. I'm standing in front of him. So today I consider myself very, very blessed. Today my grandfather is not there in this world. However, but what he had said, I'm remembering it each and every moment. I'm living in Paramatma's lifetime itself. And this is the very realization that I'm feeling inwardly. So it is my wish. Next, see what type of a coincidence it is. The day that Yoga Day was announced, that very day I took 2 shibirs, 2 discourses, one in Bhavnagar and the second in Goa. So meaning from Bhavnagar, after doing it at 6 a.m., then at 6 p.m. I had reached Goa. Just like that, it has happened today. Today, I took a discourse in Gujarat in a city. And now at 5 p.m. I'm taking this second discourse. What kind of a coincidence is this? So for both of these days, it has been a very tremendous beginning. Yogas. Jai Baba Swami. Many, many salutations at Gurudev's holy feet. I'm connected to meditation for 2 years. Whenever I sit down to meditate, when I close my eyes, I start to remember my past lives, and my meditation ends immediately. So please tell me a solution to this. What are you remembering? My past lives. Tell me, what lives do you have? Even I should know, are you actually getting it? Or is this an imagination? Guruji, I have had many. Once I saw that, just as Jesus Christ was hanged and hit they're hitting me like this. And then once I had this experience, I have held 3 innocent people. I have held them captive, and I'm troubling them a lot. Nothing. These are all games of your mind. There is no such thing. These are not your past lives. I'm able to see your past lives, and there is nothing like this. That's why I said, you tell me and let me tally it and compare. Actually, now how can I say this publicly? You have a past life, but slowly, those thoughts of your past, slowly, they will come to an end. As you meditate, slowly, the karmas of your past lives will come to an end. The effects of your past lives will also come to an end. From your past lives, I also remember this girl, she did not love anyone. But yes, she had a very jovial nature. She was always smiling and talking to people. And all the boys used to be behind her, and they all used to think, this girl loves me. She loves me. And so this girl came and told me, Swamiji, I do not know what has happened. Yes, I have a very jolly nature. I laugh and I speak to everyone, and everyone thinks I love them. I don't love everyone, but all the boys come behind me and they think I love them. So why is this like this? I told them, in your past life, you were a courtesan, and because of this effect of yours to attract other people, this is present even today. But if you keep on meditating, then slowly, that effect will come to an end, and then boys will stop following you. So when this stops, then understand that your spiritual state is becoming good, and your past life effect is becoming good. We have a past life effect on us many times. I did not have a wish to do this, but it happened through our hands. When you say this, then this is because of our past life effect. This is because of the karmas of our past lives. Many times, because of our past life effects, karmas happen through our hands. So don't believe yourself to be responsible for each and every karma. What you did not have a wish for, and yet it just happened through your hands. Understand that this was some effect, some influence of your past life. Gurudev, their question is, you say that we should not have ego. So, if I have done a drawing, and then if somebody asks me that, who has done this drawing? What should I tell them? Say that this drawing has happened through my hands. Then you will not get the ego. And it happens. When I meet these scientists and so on, they say that we keep on trying, but one day, I do not know how, but it suddenly happened. So meaning when our eye isn't there, then through our hands, something spectacular happens. That cannot happen at the level of the physical body. When you have a spiritual experience, it does not happen through the physical body. It happens in the proximity of the physical body, but it happens through the medium of the subtle body, not through the physical body. All I have to say is meditate regularly. You do not meditate regularly, then all of these things of yours, they open up when we sit down to meditate. So meditate regularly. You meditate like those Diwali lights, on and off and on and off and on and off. Meditate regularly, and then you will reach from here to God knows where. In meditation, regularity is important and collectivity is important. Meditate in collectivity. Go to a center and meditate. Then you will progress. It happens even if we don't have the spiritual state. We are not in a good state every day. But if we go to a spiritual state, everyone will have a good state. So automatically we will also attain a good state. So go to the center and meditate regularly. Keep these 2 things in mind, then your spiritual progress is possible.
है। यह हमारे जीवन की अद्वितीय घटना है जब हम उस जीवन सद्गुरु के प्रत्यक्ष जीवन काल में जी रहे हैं और हमें विश्व ध्यान दिवस के माध्यम से इस ध्यान को विश्व के सभी मनुष्यों तक पहुंचाने के लिए हर आयाम से सहयोग प्रदान हो रहा है। गुरु शक्तियों से प्रार्थना है हम सभी आत्मीयता से इस ध्यान गंगा को जन जन तक पहुंचाने में माध्यम सिद्ध हो सके और गुरु शक्तियों का जो उद्देश्य है एक संतुलित सकारात्मक समाज का निर्माण, उसमें हम सहायक बन सके। इसी प्रार्थना के साथ गुरु शक्तियों का हम हृदय से धन्यवाद करते हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद गुरुदेव, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। शांति पाठ करेंगे। ओम द्यो शांति, अंतरिक्षं शांति। अभी परम पूज्य गुरुदेव यहाँ से प्रस्थान करेंगे।